Hey Aquarius Seeker! Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to your 2019 Ministress of Magick, as I like to refer to it. Now this will be your yearly. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, whatnot. Very, very, very happy to have you here. Grateful for your presence and your trust. 12 cards, one for each month, and the 13th to represent the entirety of the year. 2 clarifiers and a rune. Okay? And we will finish up with oracles. Palo Santo. Breathe in. And breathe out. Awesome. Do you trust me, Aquarius? You can't seek for my advice if you don't trust me. And I know, trust is earned, not demanded. But you need to decide. Who do you trust? There is no certainty. There's only trial and error. I don't even know why I'm starting with this. It just kind of came out of the blue. So if this speaks to you, good. So I'm going to start with the conclusion of the entirety of the year. I want to see what rules the year, okay, and what's behind every single month's pack of divination tools. So let's start with the rune. You ready? I didn't see it. I mixed the cards. I pulled them all facing down. That includes the runes. Closed my eyes and then I made sure that they're facing down. I am with you in this process of unveiling 2019 and I'm excited. Okay, let's get to it. Sorry, I keep blowing on the thing to get off because I'm OCD. All right. Ehe was representative of the Yggdrasil tree, from which Odin hung himself for several nights and days to achieve the knowledge of the runes. And they did in fact unveil themselves to him. It's like the hangman of the tarot, but it's also like the death card. This is the connection between heaven and earth, between above and below. It's portals between the worlds. So either this year is a year of transition, or it's the year of you receiving a lot of strength to handle things in ways that you didn't know you can do. You know, you'll be discovering your own strength this year, Aquarius. Things that you didn't know you had in you, or they were numb and are now coming out. It's like the Yggdrasil was also they used to make weapons out of it, you know, arrows and bows from that type of wood. So you're tapping into something special inside of you, Aquarius. Let's see the card. 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're going to have to win something. It's not going to be the most fun necessarily, but with this as the main rune, I see you overcoming it. Now, no quarrel is pleasant, but knowing that you have the right tools is a lot. That's a good start. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, that's wonderful. And the Lovers. I see what this is. Okay. You're going to be facing a choice this year, Aquarius. You're going to have to make a choice, and it's going to be a deep, meaningful choice of a very specific path that you'll be taking. This could like completely two different directions that can literally change the course of your life, not to sound dramatic. But here's the thing. I see you making the right choice, the Ace of Pentacles, because you're connected to who you are on the inside. And that's also the guidance. The guidance tell you, listen, don't worry about the how. Because we will give you the tools, the weapons, the protection, the guidance in order to do what you need to do. But one thing is certain. You cannot keep sitting on the fence. You have to make a decision. And that decision needs to come from your core of your being, from knowing who you are and what you are. More so what you are. Like, act from the root chakra and not from the mind. Don't make decisions based on what it is that you think you should or who you think you want to be. Who you are. What resonates most with your knowledge, your abilities, your essence. Because your dilemma will be from a place of the mind trying to control your essence. This is the year of you facing your essence, who and what you are and how you are. Owning it, being proud of it, and just going about it, setting the route. Once you do that, things will become very, very clear, and you'll have the power and strength and the success once you walk that path. You will acquire the wisdom that you will need for it, the weapons that you need, the toolbox. And once you make that one first step, you know, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, Lao Tse. Take that one step, that one leap of faith. Don't trust in me. Trust in yourself and who you are. Trust that it is good and great and okay. That you don't need to be anyone else or anything else. Even if it's just a figment of your imagination, of something that you idealize and want to be as. You are perfect as you are. And the minute you'll start walking your own path, using your own legs, and the tools that you've received in this lifetime, what it is that you're good at, what it is that you know how to do, and not force yourself into doing something different. You think it's because everything is possible and you want to just, you know, inspire yourself and others to do things that are different than what you are. It sounds great. I'm happy that you think that that's where it comes from, but I'm gonna just put it out there, Aquarius. I'm gonna be honest with you. Tough love. Someone has to say it. It comes from ego. You're trying to prove that you're something that you're not because you're trying to prove a point. It won't work for you. The more you fight yourself, the harder it will be. Once you'll walk the path of yourself, once the bird flies and the fish swims and the snake crawls, once you listen to nature and you align with creation and you don't try to go against it, that's when things will become much more clear, much easier. That is 2019 for you. Okay, let's move on to by the month. We'll put this right here for now. By the way, 5 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Lovers. The main cards are the After Tarot, and this is the Celtic Tarot, in case you're wondering. And the runes, I made them like a long, long time ago. I carved the runes. I carved the symbol and painted it gold. Kind of proud of them. All right, are we ready? Born ready, huh? January. Awesome. Queen of Pentacles. Great. Queen of Pentacles with the 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. Yowza, Aquarius. Good. Fehu. I really love the runes here because they give such better... Okay. This is very interesting. Because the Queen of Pentacles and Fehu. Fehu is the cattle, it's the security, it's the property, it's the cow. It's fertile, it's benevolent, it's wealthy, it's safe. So is the Queen of Pentacles. She's very grounded. This is very earth sign. It's going to be Taurus, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, most likely Taurus because this is the fixed energy of the earth. So something here is very stable, very grounded, very secured. And yet, I have here the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. Look at this in the After Tarot. She's looking at the coin and she sees her own reflection. And here she's turned, and she sits very, very secured and safe and grounded. And she's turning her back into this character here, which is the 5 of Pentacles that is going through loss and being left out in the cold and agony. Someone might be turning their back on someone else. To offer help for someone else, if that makes any sense. It's like, maybe that's the choice thing, where you have to choose where you put a certain investment or where you put your certain where you put your coin. Okay, I'm getting two vibes from this. One is that someone, even though they have a lot, they're being very, very closed off, and I don't want to say cheap, but I'm going to say cheap, and threatened and fearful for what they have, from all kinds of reasons. And there's, I'll be honest, there's a sense of betrayal here. There is a little bit of aspect of someone lying about what they allegedly have or don't have to avoid a certain responsibility. Now, either someone is doing this to you, Aquarius, or you are doing this to them. I'm not sure. But I advise, because of this, to take the higher road. Not be, a kind of a backstabber. We're doing the right thing. Now, this could be something else as well. This could be you really wanting to help someone, but you don't know how because they're closed off to you. This could be a complete, reversal. Now, maybe there's two different narratives for two different seekers that are watching me. But those are the options. Choose what resonates with you. But there's a big dissonance between what is. This is the main card. This is the main rune. Things are very stable. What's with all the fear and self-destructive? This is, okay, all right, a third narrative that overcomes everything. This is self-destructive. This is someone who really genuinely has it all, but they're, it's like they look for reasons to ruin it in a way. If you'll keep trying, you'll succeed eventually, Aquarius. Don't do it. I need you to focus on all this. On Fehu. On the home. On the stability. On the safety. On the wealth and abundance. And security. Be careful of vanity and turning your back to people who once were there for you. Also, there's, again, this is the first narrative that came up. I'm sorry, I have to express it. There's the element of someone able of helping someone, but they're not doing so from reasons of, I'll just say it, spitefulness. They give it logical reasons, they excuse, but it's not reasons, it's excuses. It's very low frequency thing to do. I can't explain it. I hope this is not you, but if it's you, then take it as is. Okay, there's also a certain, someone is bound by either a contract or an agreement. There's something that they want to do, but they can't because they have to do something else. And they're contemplating how to step out of it. Because I have the Five of Swords as the significator and the Five of Pentacles, be careful of, I'm not even saying be careful of being a victim of deceit or betrayal. I'm saying be careful not to be the deceiver and the betrayer. Remember where you come from. That's what I needed to say. Remember where you were. Remember where you come from. Maintain humbleness, maintain humility. Now that you have, don't patronize those who you were, you know, once you were in their place. So who are you to judge, right? Okay, interesting beginning for January. Hey, at least you guys know that I give it as it is, right? Oh wait, I'm going to put it like this. Okay. All right, February. Seven of Cups. I love the After Tarot. They give a great point of view for the tarot. Four of Cups and Initiate of Swords. Four of Cups, and it's like the Knight of Swords, you would say. With the Seven of Cups. Okay, once again, I'm sensing a selfish energy that has a lot but doesn't want to give, and it keeps giving themselves, they keep giving themselves like allegedly cognitive reasons, but it's just they're just using, they're manipulating themselves with their mind to just excuse something nasty that they want to do. I'm sorry, it's just what I'm saying. I don't know if it's you, it could be someone else around you. You probably know. But your alleged doubts, the alleged mistrusts and doubts that someone have with someone else, it's not real. It's in their own mind, and they're just using it as some sort of way of kind of avoiding responsibility. This is unpleasant. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I actually am hoping that someone is doing this to you, not because I want to hurt you. God forbid, no, I love you so much. But I just don't want to think that you're the one with this energy. And if you're the one with this energy, then someone has to say it. Let's see how we take the higher road. It all starts with self-awareness, Aquarius. With not lying to yourself. Manaz. Manaz is the rune of the cooperation, loyalty between heaven and earth, loyalty between people. It's the group, it's humanity. It's the strength of the group, it's the bond. So if I connect it to the reading, loyalty. I keep getting the conflict between being loyal to disloyal. And the option of being disloyal, it's like whoever is going about it or considering behaving in that manner, they don't even admit it to themselves that they might be disloyal or backstabbing. They're like, no, I have all of this and this reasons. But they actually don't. It's actually, it comes from a very selfish place. Oh my God, what are you dealing with, Aquarius? Okay, this is February. The advice. Okay, so if someone is doing this to you in February, January, February, you need to be strong within yourself. Remember what you're worth and find other people who you can trust, as opposed to allegedly can trust, only on the surface. Now, if you're doing that to someone else, or potentially doing that to someone else, the advice is loyalty and camaraderie needs to lead the way. Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers. Whatever choice you'll be making will affect you for the rest of your life, karma-wise. Mark what I'm saying, Aquarius. If this is you, and if it's someone else, then karma will affect them. So don't worry, you know. Everybody always end up getting what they deserve in one way or another. Good or bad. It's all one big cycle. I learned that. I really learned that. March 20. Come back to this every month, to this reading of yours. It's yours, so you can always come back to it. By the way, if you're streaming it, I would really love it if you'll give me the heart to show me if it helped you, if you resonated, if you liked the reading. It's great for me. It supports my channel. And yeah, and comment how and if it resonated or how you feel about it. I know this is like a rocky start, but hey, I'm here to give you the truth, not to sugarcoat it. I'm not, January, true love. February, you're winning the lottery. You know what? You know better than this. At least I'm giving you advice on how to handle it. Okay, 8 of Cups. Good, I like this because we go from 7 to 8 of Cups. It's progress. Also, this is a test. 8 of Cups is when Psyche is going through a test whether or not she truly loves Cupid. Aphrodite, Cupid's mother, sends her to the underrealm to bring her something from there when it's common knowledge that no one comes back from the underrealm. So it was a test to see of how strong her love is and how much she will do the right thing, no matter what it allegedly costs. So she did the right thing and she won it all. She won the 9 of Cups, but this is now only in the phase of the 8 of Cups. So this is the advice and this is the direction of it. But let's see what happens. Wonderful. Judgment and the Star. Yes. Okay, great. Judgment and the Star. Let's first see the rune before I start talking. Ehol. Wonderful. Yeah, okay. So if you were going through something like this because of someone else, the right thing happens. Okay, you're okay. And if you were like in the mishmash of potentially doing it to someone else, you're taking the higher word and road of inspiration of you're becoming aware of karma. March is a very energetic time for you guys. March 2019 of karma and energy. You'll be facing your soul tribe. On March, there's going to be a lot of communication with your soul tribe, a lot of tests with them, like the universe will test you, your own higher self will test you in regards to your connection with them, opportunities to resolve past lifetimes, recalling past lifetimes. It whole shows that you are protected. It is guided. There is very strong realizations of what is truth in March. Like whatever confusion was around January, February, March really clarified things, and you're doing the strong thing. I see someone really doing the strong thing and the right thing and kind of being really loyal to their higher self and to the spiritual guidance that they're receiving in regards to whatever is going on. Let go of the control. 8 of Cups. Let go of the control and truth will find you. Once you see there's no swords here. Once you calm down the mind and you listen to the heart, truth will find you. It will echo really strongly inside of you. Good, I like this turn of events. I like it a lot. Proud of you, Aquarius. Let's see what happens in April. 7 of Swords. Who is this? What is this? And 7 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'll just say there is a matter of certain theft. Now, when I say theft, it doesn't have to be physical, like someone breaking into your home and taking an object. Right. Okay. This is business oriented. This is work, business. Be really cautious with artistic theft. Something that has to do with the creative work. If you're working on something unique, around this time, I wouldn't trust too many people in telling them about it. I would just you know, do things quietly. So no one else will be like taking your ideas. And this is you most especially. This will be your downfall. Oh no. Don't take anything from someone else. That includes ideas, creation, so on. No imitation. Do not excuse it to yourself by all kinds of whatever excuses. In March, you had an opportunity to tap into your own creative force. In April, I see someone, maybe it's someone else, I see someone being tempted to go back to this energy in February of taking what's not theirs. I keep seeing someone trying to take something that isn't theirs or not give something that they're supposed to give. It's like, it's very slimy energy. I just don't have a different way of saying it. If it's not you and you trust your own, you know, and you trust that you're sure that it's not you, then just be careful of, you know, of different people around you. Don't be over trusting and sharing your creativity, your ideas. But of course, I'm quite aware that no one is perfect and we all have our shadow side, even those who are watching me, even though I love you to death, my seekers. But in case you resonate with this in April, invest in what is yours. Don't take someone else's investment. I see someone working really, really hard and diligently on something that is very creative and original and very much theirs, and someone is like kind of sneaking and looking and learning and lurking, I might even say, and trying to make it their own in a way. I don't like this. I definitely don't like it if you're the one doing that. Oh, I'm sorry, Aquarius. Please don't shoot the messenger. This is 1, 2, 3 sevens already. Yeah, divine inspiration is there, and it's also watching you. 777. Spirit is watching you. You're being watched, Aquarius. This is a year that is very much a year of a test. I'm sorry, I have to say this. You're being tested of your character. Your character is being tested. Your higher self is being tested to see if you'll be tempted, honestly, to just do something quite slimy. Oh, I'm sorry. Someone is being very honest and hardworking, and then someone is being very manipulative and going behind their back and trying to steal what is theirs. And it's just... it's just not, you know. And here's the thing. It's not even like smart, because even if someone does decide to take someone else's ideas or something and do it, no one likes a copycat. People are not idiots. They will see that what you're doing or what someone else is doing is something that someone else has done. And they're like, well, why are they, you know, they're doing something that isn't theirs. And then they don't want to watch it. They don't want to have it. Sorry. I want to light a new candle. Aquarius energies go in the reverse, okay? I have a lot of viewers, so take it if it's resonating with you or with someone else, and if it doesn't resonate with you at all, then watch your other placements, because this is a specific narrative that keeps popping up. Now, yeah, no, the Wheel of Fortune with Raido, which is also very much, you know, the character, the inner cycles that create our reality. It's all like one big test, spiritual test. Like this reading screams test, karmic test. To See what you'll do and how you'll do. There's a difference. You're telling yourself, someone is telling themselves, no, I'm just learning and then I'm gonna do it as if my way. No, someone is studying to do it themselves also. This is just imitation. Who's doing this to you, Aquarius? Don't do it to anybody. I can't have one of my seekers go to that frequency. No, I refuse. Come to me for a private reading if this really resonates with you, and I'll tell you exactly if it's you or someone else. Arr. There's also a very, there's a creative business idea, something that someone wants to do and invest in, and they're going about it. Also, another thing that comes up, in April, really make sure that if you're doing something like as a partnership with someone, that you read the fine print and that, like, if it's creative, make sure that your ideas remain yours. That's all I'm saying. You know, like someone who has a very good idea and then an investor comes and offers them, I don't know, to invest in them and to grow their business. So in the contract, make sure that it doesn't say that they can take your business or that they can change it. Like if it's a book, for example, that they can re-edit it the way they want. Or let's say you wrote a book and now they want to make a movie out of it. So make sure that you have a say in the way it will be edited or directed, you know. That's also something that could be very, very relevant. All right, May. Oh, I love this. Thank you. Temperance. Temperance with, yes, now we're talking Aquarius. Now we're back with Ace of Wands and Ten of Swords. Good. There's transformation here in May. Turisas, laying down. It's not in its upright. It's not in its... Okay, great. Why am I saying great? Because, especially if you resonated with all this. Now, 14 is double 7. 7, 7, it's all 10, 1. It's 1, 1. 1, 7, 1. This was all a spiritual test of the ego to see who will win, your higher self or your ego. Those of you who chose your higher self, you'll have guidance following you wherever you go for a really long time. You pass the test. Those of you who will go with the selfish aspect of the mind, with the Seven of Swords, will start a new cycle, a new karmic cycle that is repeating itself. Ten of Swords is the end of a karmic cycle. Ace of Wands is the beginning. Tulisas here is lying down. There's a reason why I can say all this, because the runes give a it's all a language of connection between everything. Okay? So this is where, now the signifier, you're watched. You're being watched by the divine. It's a year of the test. I don't know why you're under such test, Aquarius. What'd you do? But probably, maybe even something from a past lifetime. I don't know. But don't let your ego win. Don't let your need of proving yourself be the best of you. Have your action be tapped to your higher self. Of, you know, the cliches, truth and justice, balance and purity. That needs to be not the ego. Turisas is ego. Like this, it's okay. It's winning. Like this, is like it's gonna cost you a lot. Your ego. Here, it's like, okay, it's a test. Some of you will go like this. Some of you will go like this, and you're being watched. So you should know. If you'll take the higher road, you'll start a new journey, an ace of a great new karmic cycle, of great new beginnings and passion. And this will be a positive aspect of the fire of Turisas. If not, then you'll just repeat the past cycle of this Ten of Swords, of whatever it is that you've been going through so far. I'm very happy that you're here in this reading because I might be catching you in a very significant time of your life. And I'm happy that I have the opportunity to give you this guidance. And please come back to this reading each month to be reminded to take the proper steps. Okay? Whew. I did not see this reading coming, Aquarius. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I always am. June. Are we ready? Yes, 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 yes. Nine of Pentacles. Yes. Yes. Work hard, play hard. Yes. And this is original, and this is creative, and this is self-sustained, and this is honorable. Yes, Aquarius. Ah, so happy to see this. Again, Seven of Cups and an Eight of Pentacles. 7, 8 here. Yeah, a lot of spiritual and karmic tests. 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8. But here with the 9, it's completion. It's a very positive 9. Kenaz. Something is ending. Okay. The end of the illusions and the attempt to take things that are not yours or be stuck in fantasy or an illusion or lying to yourself. The end of the times where you were lying to yourself and making excuses. Opening up to just diligently working hard on something that is yours with authenticity and truth and simplicity without too much BS or self-deceit and avoiding responsibility. It's like someone really taking responsibility over their action and over their life. And this is fantastic. 7, 8, 9. I love it. Also, this is someone who has been fantasizing a lot about something that they always wanted to do. And now they're putting things into motion. They're done thinking about it. And now they're start working. They're putting the time. They're putting the effort. They're putting the investment. And it will be very, very worth the while. Great month for June. June is a great month, and this is when this entire test is over. And now we have an opportunity for a new start. So the first 6 months of 2019 is very, very important, Aquarius. And this could literally determine the rest of your... Now let's see what you choose or potentially should choose. If you're seeing this, oh, I hope you listen to the advice. But you're finishing up a cycle. And you're doing a good job. The Wheel of Fortune with 9 right after. A lot of 7s, a lot of 8s. 9 and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is a strong, strong test the first 6 months. Most especially the first 4 or 5 months. What you will do in the first 4 months of this 2019, I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, it's just so important. So, you know, you pay for my guidance, so I'm giving it to you as best as possible. Good, Aquarius. June, you're proving yourself worthy. You're proving yourself worthy. I like it a lot. And something really big is ending that you want to end. Something is a karmic test is releasing itself from you. Very proud of you. Assuming that you will do the right thing. You'll be tempted. There will be a lot of things that will tempt you. Yes, my Aquarius seeker. Aware and strong. I like it. Good. All right, sorry. July. 2 of Pentacles. Lovely. Not as dramatic, thankfully. Ace of Swords and Page of Wands in the reverse. Sorry, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Am I right or am I wrong? It's a different deck. I'm sorry. Let me just... No, Page of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the upright, and 2 of Pentacles. So, let me just look at the rune. was. Some of you are contemplating, sorry, it's the rune of the horse, of the journey, of the movement. This can also be considering traveling or moving. Page of Wands is in the reverse. I suggest in July, if you have a dilemma, use sharp logic and not a sense of adventure. You might be a little like giddiest from June, feeling empowered and almighty and capable, like everything is opening up. You need to be smart about it and have a smart new start that is slow and accurate, as opposed to hasty and like, don't go from, don't make a decision that is coming from either the ego, because then you'll be coming back, you'll take steps backwards. Now, some of you, there's a younger individual in your life that might require you to go to them or travel to them or something like that. Or they might be traveling to you and you don't know what to do about it. Wait, let me make sure I'm very clear with what I'm telling you. Choose the accurate, analytical option, but that is very truthful. Don't be deceitful. Don't try to avoid. Don't say all kinds of mumbo jumbo to avoid something. Just be clear and sharp. Like put boundaries. Boundaries. There's another thing here. Let me look at this. Okay, some of you had a very good idea and you're sharp and you started working for it and started, showing results, and you were like taking ownership of your own originality and doing your thing. And now it kind of opens up a portal to new adventures and new possibilities that you're contemplating. But the reading tells you, stay on track, stay focused. Don't lose sight of the hard work that you did. Don't let the karmic lesson return to you. There's another test here. A lot of karmic tests here. Wow. You're being really tested this year, Aquarius. I mean, you can take it as a compliment from the universe. Maybe they're trying to see if you're worthy of something. I don't know. A journey or a travel needs to be very thought through. I don't know what I'm saying. Thought of thoroughly. And be planned and be accurate, and not like open to, oh, we'll just go and I don't know when we'll come back. Like not a one-way ticket kind of thing. Does that make sense? Like a clear plan, a clear direction. Some of you are considering going overseas to help either a family member or a relative or a friend. This is also potential in July. I mean, to give them guidance and advice. Make sure that you do it because it's really the right thing and that it can really help them, and not because you're looking for a reason to escape where you are or because you want to be the hero. And I'll leave it at that. A lot of tests. Woo. Okay. August. Page of Cups. Wheeled. It's the empty rune of the destiny, the uncontrolled things that we can't control. Two of Cups in the upright, Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. So, I'm thinking if you can avoid traveling for someone that might be some, maybe it's a younger individual that is being irresponsible and... Okay, the advice is to think about yourself, Aquarius, this time. Like, this is interestingly, I think it's not the same person from here. It's someone else in the second half of 2019. They're going through their karma, and you need to stop trying to mess with it. Yep. This is something that's going to come up in July, August. It's not your keep your cup. In here, the advice is to not keep your coin. In here, the advice is to keep your cup. What does that mean? The cup is the emotional help. It's the being there for someone, listening to them, giving them advice, giving them the solutions, being their caregiver. There could be someone in your life that is taking a lot of energy from you. It's the second Eight of Cups, by the way. So in this Eight of Cups, you were advised to go down to the underworld and to have blind trust. But here's in the reverse. And here it's this type of Eight of Cups. You see here the painting? It's very different. It's not the mythical aspect from the Greek mythology of Eight of Cups of Psyche and Cupid and Persephone of the underworld. Here she's like taking a backpack, taking a cup, and there's a taxi waiting inside. But I got it in the reverse with this, and here she's holding the cup looking at the mirror. It's like, and it's upright, like this is the advice. And here you have this individual kind of can't control his own cup. I'm thinking, yeah, this is, and also 2 and 2, this is directly connected for me, and wheeled with the karmic aspect. Someone is, they're going through their journey. Stop trying to mess with it. Be your own hero. Does that make sense? I have a friend this might resonate with, but I'm hoping it will resonate with the collective of who's watching it. Again, if you're not, watch your other placements. Let me know in the comments, please. I'm curious. Okay, so this is August. Sorry about the noise. People are loud outside my door. And September. Yes, you take control and ownership on who you are. And you're being the boss of your life. I like it. I like it. You're tapping into your powers. The Empress. Wonderful. 9 of Cups and the Hangman. Yes, I'm really, really happy to see this energy for you. This reminds me of June a little bit. We went from the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. From a very successful mortal individual to a very successful goddess individual. Hagalas. Yeah, nature is in the house. This is the meter, the goddess of harvest. And there's a wish that wants to be fulfilled, that is very much is capable of. Because the Empress is very talented and very benevolent and very capable. And very lucky. But here we also have the Hangman with Hagalas, which is hail. Which is, delays that we can't control. Things of nature. With the Hangman, it's also a matter of sacrifice, looking at the bigger picture. Having to wait sometimes. So there might be a very creative endeavor or something that you want to go about, but you need to wait a little bit for certain reasons. Could be circumstances, could be things that don't depend, that you can't control. Wait it out. Be patient. Don't push through it. Things will come in the right timing and in the right way. This could be an unexpected pregnancy as well. Just so you know. This could be an unexpected pregnancy that you're like, where is this coming from? That will require sacrifice, or maybe you feel like it's in the wrong timing. But nature knows better. This is the advice of this pile for September. Nature knows better. So even if you didn't plan and you're pregnant and your circumstances allow you, this is like, especially with the 9 and the Empress, like pregnancy creativity is very much If you're coming back to this in September and watching this, please let me know if you're pregnant. But the maternal aspect of you is very strong. And also for some reason can't be expressed completely. Maybe this is the young individual that you made a conscious choice to let them go through their journey and not be there for them. Maybe it's hard for you to do that, but you know it's the right thing to hold off, and you're like, no, I need to take care of myself. I need to sneeze 1 second. Sorry. If this resonates with you, listen, I'm really helping you out with giving you very specific answers about the test that you're about to go through and what is the advice to, to how to go about it. So I'm really happy that you're here and I get the chance to help with that. Because this is complicated. This is a lot to figure out by the month, Aquarius. Really. Okay. October. Wow, fantastic. The Hierophant. You've passed. You're now the teacher. Novus of Chalices, which is also the Page of Cups, only in feminine, and the Elemental of Water. Taurus is very strong because I have the Empress and then the Hierophant. Both can signify Taurus. And I have, once again, Page of Cups, a very strong water element. But now there's balance. So either this person figured things out and you're proud of them and they're proud of themselves, great. Or you realize that whatever choice you've made was the right one. Like you've let go of trying to control things and you've just allowed the right thing to happen. And this was like a very big, another test that you pass. And you're being grounded with a book of knowledge. Now, this is also you either starting to learn a new thing or being promoted at something that you're learning. Being acknowledged in a way. Like you're being taught something. There's an organization that teaches you something that you're either progressing in or getting a promotion in. It feels more like an academy, like you're learning something in a way. It's interesting. It's like something that has to do with certain wisdom or learnings. Element of water, it requires high wisdom and faith. But you've done something to prove yourself. I think some of you went through some sort of initiation process throughout August, September as well. And in October, you're like being granted the key to the ancient archives of the library. It's like Isa. Another test. What is with all these tests that you're going through, Aquarius? What is going on? Are you in school? Are you in a cult? Are you just doing a lot of spiritual work and you're like kind of challenging the divine to test you or something? But this is great. Whatever this is, whatever narrative it is, in October, you're proving yourself. But there's one more thing. There's Isa, it's the ice. And before that we had Hagalas. And before that we had Weird. The divine is really, really in your business. Water and ice. So this could be an ancient knowledge that froze through time that now needs to be, now is being reopened or something. I see the key elements here, the element of keys, like opening something, unlocking something. We have a key here as the shape of Venus allegedly, but and also the Hangman is very much an initiation kind of thing. It's the student and the teacher here. What are you learning? What is this? cool. Let me know. Let me know. This can also be a religious thing. Someone is being initiated to either priesthood or some sort of a position, or, you know, a role. Someone is sacrificing something in their life for a higher knowledge, a higher thing. They're like letting go of there's a few narratives here, so take what resonates with you. But this whole thing is quite beautiful and interesting. It's like a movie. The two Taurans, actually 3 Taurans in their upright. Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Empress. So a significant Taurus in your life that is always in the upright and always in a very powerful, wise placement. There's a Pisces, because I have here the Hangman and twice Page of Cups, that are very significant to you throughout this year. Did I not say in the beginning that this year is a year of a test and a passage? Wow. Very powerful. November. Another Page of Pentacles, another student, another learning aspect. So some of you are in school, in some sort of school. Again, 9 of Pentacles and the World, another 9, and the World, completion. And this could mean September, Virgo. September is also 9. So 1, 2, twice 9 of Pentacles. I think I have twice 9 of Cups, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, whatever this is, in November, you are reaching a sort of completion and fulfillment. You're proud of yourself, something that you've finished or accomplished or executed properly or learned. Maybe it's a project that you took upon yourself. Maybe it's new knowledge that you took upon yourself to learn. It's like you've proven yourself in something, and you're very proud of yourself. The world is very... it's a powerful major of completion, and I have it right after the Empress and the Hierophant. This is 21. This is 3. So 3, 5, 3 with the major. Oh, and wow. Okay, the Hangman is 12. This is 21. So I have 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, and 5. Yeah, luck and initiation of some sort of knowledge. What are you doing, Aquarius? This is great. This part is so different than the first part. It's like you've proved yourself in your personal life, and it somehow affects something else in your life. It's like gives you respect, or this doesn't have to be like with a mundane, in a mundane level of someone being like, you know, proud of you over something that you did in a different scenario in your life. This could be the divine being proud of you for a test that you've passed or something that you've done right. So they're giving you recognition and success in something else in your life. It's like good karma, right? Like an reward for good behavior or something like that. It's like you were on trial and you're doing right. It's a lot of tests all the way through this. Up until August, a lot of stuff. And then September is starting to be like, did I look at the rune? I didn't even look at the rune. Hotel, yes. Yes, you're home, baby. You're home. You found your niche. You found your satisfaction. You found your acknowledgements. This is great. November is very, very grounded and stable for you. October is magic. September, October are very unique and special. Very interesting. Hotel is the legacy, it's the home, it's the property, it's the sense of belonging to an organization. I feel like you guys are belonging to this organization or family or some sort of thing that has like a big, you know, very deep roots, deep and wide roots. And like it opens up a lot of doors and whole new worlds for you in your life. Whew, it started off heavy, but we worked through this together. Good. December. Eight of Swords. This Eight of Swords, though, I really like the Eight of Swords in this deck. Look how sweet and romantic it is. Second Eight of Swords, by the way. Another 8 on the table, yay. The Death card and the Novice of Swords, aka Page of Swords. Okay, we have all the pages in the house. We have Page of Cups twice, we have Page of Wands, we have Page of Swords, and we have Page of Pentacles. Definitely a group, an organization, a school. The Death card after the Hierophant and Hangman. Definitely an initiation. You're being challenged again in some way. Perdro, wow, and it's upright. Okay, you're being initiated to something really unique that has... This is so interesting. I don't know what this is. This might resonate with really just a few of you, but in December, something that you couldn't be aware of, you couldn't know about for some reason, is being shown to you. It's like you're discovering a certain truth that was hidden because you proved yourself in a way, and now you're allowed into the library. We'll ask for a message from the Akashic records, which is very symbolic, so we'll see what happens. But wow, Aquarius. Okay, if this is a cult, I hope it's benevolent and safe. It seems like it. If this is like a school or an academy or an organization, you're progressing, you're being shown things, you're proving yourself, you're learning new things, you're being you're blindfolded for something, but it's something very mysterious is happening around December. Exciting and a little bit scary. Scary not like in a dangerous way, but kind of in a like not knowing what's going on, but little by little discovering. So December, like you thought you knew and discovered and progress, but in December you're like, wow, there's so much more for me that I didn't know. And is yet to unveil. Perdro is the rune of the mystery that is unveiling itself. It's the rune of the magic, of the ancient wisdom, of the secrets, and then it's upright. So, oh wait, I'm holding it in reverse. I'm sorry. This way it's upright. Yeah. Wowza. Okay. All right, Aquarius, this is a very interesting year. You're being tested a lot. And you're passing a lot of tests, and it's not easy. It's very challenging, and you're always on the verge of almost, like, honestly not necessarily passing. But hey, every time you're unsure, come back to this reading. We do have the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers as the main significator. Yeah, whatever journey you're embarking on, you'll have, I guess there are people who will support you in this journey and will lead you. Interesting, very interesting. Okay. Are you ready for the next part of the reading? Now we're going for the oracles. How far along are we? What time is it? Okay, we're good on times. Great. So now we're just going to see the 13 cards and the 13 runes, just to kind of have a clear, clean table. Ace of Swords fell down. Lovers, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. earth signs are very strong here. Water signs are very strong here. Like earth and water are all around you 2019. They are your guides. They are your advisors. They are your go-tos. They will show you clarity when you will be at a loss. They will remind you who you are and what is right. You have the support and the guidance if you seek it. And the divine is watching you. You should know. Okay. Nice. How shall I call this reading? The year of the initiation. Dear Akashic Records, I'm asking for clear guidance for my amazing Aquarius seekers. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. For 2019. Guidance for Aquarius for 2019, please. Aquarius for 2019. Can you imagine if I had done all this? All 52 cards on the tables, cards and runes? I'm happy I chose to pre-shuffle. Okay. Message for Aquarius from the Akashic Records, please, for 2019. Message for... yeah, this one, watch out. The Journey. Ooh la la. 7 of Roses, The Journey. Okay. Let's see what it says. I love story time. 7 of Roses, Diversity. I'm sorry, The Journey, not Diversity. The Journey. A seaport teems with activity as cargo is loaded off and onto many different ships. 2 women on a small tender boat are on their way to the great ship that will take them on their journey. 2 men with their trunks and cases wait to follow. This card shows a time for a journey, a move, or a relocation. You may be taking your work or creative endeavors in a whole new direction, whether figuratively to a new industry or literally to a new city. However, this journey occurs, it is sure to take you to new places and greater opportunities. Although it may require leaving something safe behind, this is not the time for staying safe in the harbor. It's time for finding and exploring new worlds. So get packed. Interesting. This is a very interesting, diverse reading. Because so far, all the other 5 actually reads that I did, the oracles really supported the read. But in this case, this says travel and pack your bags. And here, the advice was very clear about being careful and thoughtful and not adventurous. So I guess, I have a few Aquarius on my channel watching. Interesting. Let's see what the I-Ching says. I-Ching. Okay. I-Ching for Aquarius for 2019. I-Ching for Aquarius. It's another 7, by the way. Yeah, the divine is gonna throw you and be like, hey, what do you look at this? What are you going to do about this? Hey, what are you going to, like, test after test after test? Take it as a compliment, okay? It's like you're being you're marked, like in a good way. Okay, let's see what Aquarius will do. Let's see how they'll go about things. Let's see if they're worthy of something specific. I-Ching for Aquarius for 2019. I-Ching. Thank you. Number 30. Let's see what this is. Li, the clinging. Above fire, below fire. Ooh. Fire upon fire, feeding the inner flame. Fire will not burn on its own, but must cling to the fuel that feeds it. So too does the superior person seek fuel to feed the spiritual fire, lest it burn out from neglect. As the flame within grows brighter, it adds its light to the world and improves it. Clinging to what is true and right brings good fortune. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Whatever, challenges and dilemmas you have, clinging to what's true and right will bring good fortune. Do the right thing, Aquarius, every single step of the road. Yeah, you're going to have to be hard on yourself. But this is fantastic and very, very interesting and quite inspiring. Good luck. Okay, guys. Wow. I'm going to Hogwarts? What you doing? Are you teaching at Hogwarts? What you doing? Aquarius, I love you guys very, 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 very much. Thank you for being part of my journey. You can book a private reading with me. Now I have a super easy platform that I joined that allows us to schedule super easy. Link is in the information box and below. And Tarot Masterclass is also here on my Vimeo, so check it out if you want to learn tarot online at your own pace. It goes by the cards. Now, not all the cards are there because it's a work in progress. I do it as I go, but you can just purchase whichever cards you want to learn about. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy 2019. And yeah, comment what you thought of this. Give this the heart if you're streaming it. It will be very supportive for me. Okay, guys. Be well. Bye.